I have the opportunity to finally talk to Donald Lee. How you doing, man?
I'm good, Marcus. You are a mess, Mr. Right Mentality himself.
That's
and
right.
You've been doing your thing too, by the way.
Guess what? I want to know what your platform is about.
My platform is a ministry, Marcus. But a lot of people, when they hear ministry, they think church. So let's strike that right now.
Okay.
So I don't just focus on church. I try to focus on people because I understand if you build people, then we can be a better society. So even though I'm an ordained pastor, I'm an ordained minister, I don't focus just so much in the church realm. I'm also a John Maxwell certified speaker, coach, and trainer. I also go into the corporations to also talk leadership, but most importantly, I talk to people about hope and empowerment because everybody's struggling with something. Part of our mission statement is if we can't help you, we're definitely not going to hurt you. Our goal is to have people, put them in a better position, okay? Pick them up from where they're at. And we might not be able to give them all the answers, but we want to point them into the right direction to get them in a better situation. Because like I said earlier, everybody's got some type of situation trying to figure stuff out, whether it's monetary, whether it's emotionally, but we want to pick you up right where you at.
Right where I'm at.
Right where you at, Marcus. I mean, I'm talking about from the drug addict to the homeless to the right where you at, and then point you to the right direction.
His mission is to coach and help you to be the better person. So he's always helping. It's just up to you, to us, to decide to receive it.
But a lot of people just want somebody to just hear them vent and cry, and that's okay too. But at some point, we got to stop talking about our problem and be willing to fix it. I had to look at that man in the mirror and say, look, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm overweight, I'm struggling, I'm depressed. But you know what? I can't keep eating cheeseburgers every day. No. I got to get up and go in the gym. I can't keep complaining about my job if I'm not willing to make a change. I can't keep complaining about my marriage if I'm not willing to do the necessary things. So I had to take the step. So I'll listen to your problem, but let's find a solution.
How can I get in touch with you on social media, websites, whatever? How can I reach out to you?
Every social media platform, IG, Twitter, Facebook, Donald Lee or D Lee Ministries, or my website, dleeministries.com. I made a phone call. There's a couple of sprinters waiting outside for us. It's going to take us to DTW. Private jet is waiting on us because we're going on a trip. This is the journey. How many are really ready to go somewhere? I got two types of people in this audience. There's one type that's going to be where we going, where we staying, what we eating. Then there's a second group. You in that second group, you're going to be like, let's go. I already see that. See, there's two types of people. Do me a favor. Put yourself in one of those two groups, just for illustration purposes, because we are well on our way. God told Abram to leave the familiar to get to where he has destined for him. See, some of us gotta just leave. Some of us gotta put block. Some of us gotta walk away. Some of us gotta throw some stuff away in order to get to that next place. As a little boy, I always knew it was something different about me. So when I turned 18 years old, guys, I told my mama and daddy at 18 years old, I said, I'm leaving. This is what my mama said. Not my baby. My daddy had a Glad trash bag, said, go. Because I'm gonna tell y'all why I left. Because I was in love. Or was I really in lust? But come on now, I ain't going into that. So I left home, y'all, thinking I was in love. Some of y'all done that before, but look straight, because the person that you thought you might be sitting beside, I don't want to get you in trouble. Check this out. I left home thinking that I had it all figured out. But guess what, y'all? I didn't have it figured out. I had to go through hell and back. Left home at 18 years old. Still in high school, by the way. I went through divorce. Oh, my God. I went through bankruptcy. Oh my God. I went through homelessness. I had to stay in a shelter. But I didn't have to do it, but it was the journey that I had to go on. Some of you had to do some things and go some places, and you're like, why me? Why not you? See, in this season, some things had to happen for us to go from the pit to the palace. See, Joseph was the favored, but he was sold, y'all. Some of you have been ostracized, talked about, lied on, cheated, misused, and abused, but there's still plans for your life. Once again, what makes you the expert? Because I done been there and done that. See, he picked me up, y'all, through all of that transition, through all that mess, through all that stuff. He said, I was molding you and shaping you all along. And that is where D-Lee Ministries came in at. D-Lee Ministries was founded on hope, power, and truth. So this year, I was blessed to release an album. Y'all, I didn't do any singing, like I didn't do any rapping, but it was called A Moment with D-Lee. And A Moment with D-Lee is available on all digital streaming platforms. There are some things inside of you that you gotta pull out from within. A lot of times we struggle because nobody showed us the path. Nobody gave us the blueprint. But that is why, as a speaker, as a teacher, as a trainer, as a coach, that God allowed me to go through that stuff so that I can be a better version of myself, so you can be a better version of you. Now, the plane is getting ready to land, y'all. We done had some good food, and I know y'all thinking about that swim-up bar we about to get to, but we had to deal with some stuff on this trip. Oh, y'all looking good, but isn't it something that on the outside we can look good, but on the inside it's that stuff? We mask it up so good, we tuck it in, we suck it in, but we still have to go through some stuff. Connect with me on all social media platforms and visit my website at D-Lee Ministries. That's D-L-E-A Ministries.com, because we are well on our way. We're going to do this thing through hope. We're going to do it through power, and we're going to do it through truth. But guess what, y'all? I never would have made it. I never could have made it without you. I would have lost it all. But now I see how you were there for me. I never would have made it. I never could have made it without you. The plane has landed, y'all, but we never could have made it. And see, I know some of you saying, well, is he a preacher? Is he a businessman? Is he, I'm all of the above. Don't try to wrap me into your definition, because just because I'm a pastor, I ain't building your church. I ain't doing it that way, because that is the old model, the old system. Some things has happened and it's disrupted. So yes, I'm a coach. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a husband. I'm a father. Never would have made it. Get your copy of A Moment with D-Lee. We got 8 inspirational tracks. We got about 15 copies. Tell your friends, tell your family to go to all streaming platforms and get your copy. You have just tuned in with A Moment with D-Lee. This is your boy, Donald Lee with D-Lee Ministries. Be blessed.